All right, welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in today. I had no plans to do a video tonight. It's late here and had no plans to do a video, but this just popped in to my feed thanks to Joseph Aquaviva. So big shout out to him. But he posted this and look at this article, guys. I mean, first of all, please hit the like buttons, guys, because what I'm about ready to show you just connects perfectly with what I was just showing you the other day with the Luigi thing that's going on right now and Pope Francis. And it just connects perfectly with all this. So let's just, you know, let's just jump in. But Joseph posted this. Look at this article. Pope Francis to open 5 sacred portals on Christmas Eve for a ritual that's never been seen before, never been done before. I mean, just the idea of what they're doing here is crazy enough. I mean, opening portals, sacred portals on Christmas for a ritual that's never been done before, like, but wait till I show you the numbers and how this connects. So, supposedly this is to celebrate the Jubilee year of the Catholic Church that apparently they celebrate every 25 years. And this all connects, of course, to Jesus, who said in John 10:9, "I am the door." And yeah, it does all connect to that riddle. And you see, Pope Francis is going to start on December 24th, opening the first door. So the ritual starts on December 24th, and it's going to end, and he's even going to open a prison door right here, Roman prison door, and it's going to end on on January 5th. So he's going to open 5 doors, with the last door being on the 5th day of the year. You guys get it? Something about the 5, right? And I've told you guys before that in the show The Umbrella Academy, the number 5 represents the character who can time travel, okay? Open doors, right? Portals. So anyways, and look, on December 29th, 1229 is the 201st prime number. Pope Francis will open the holy door at Rome's Basilica in St. John, okay? So long story short, he's going to open a lot of doors. He's going to open 5 doors starting on December 25th, 24th, going through January 5th, okay? And but guys, what does 5 doors equal? 5 sacred portals. Because this is the words they're using. 5 sacred portals, just like that. And so I decided to decode this, That's what I do on the channel, right? And I was just mind blown about what I got. Look at this. 5 sacred portals equals 589. Guys, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you guys know that this is a huge number that most people don't talk about. 5 sacred portals equals 589. Now, how does this connect, guys? Because in gematria, in the same cipher, and it's very hard to get matches in the Latin Jewish cipher, which is what I'm using here. Look at this. Donald Trump equals 589, like 5 sacred portals. Now, remember, in the news, the same day that Pope Francis announced this, apparently, on December 9th, it was announced that Luigi was the suspect in the case with the CEO of United Healthcare, which equals 589. Again, Luigi was the suspect in the killing of United Healthcare Brian Thompson. United Healthcare equals Donald Trump 589, like 5 sacred portals. And remember, I showed you guys in the last video that this is not just what do you do if you get a date measurement? If you'd go a date measurement from the day that Pope Francis became Pope to the day that they announced this, 12/9, which was the day they announced Luigi as the suspect for United Healthcare, which is 589. Look at the number of days between Pope Francis becoming Pope and December 9th when they announced this. It's the 589 prime. I showed you guys this in the last video. And now you're telling me that this day they post an article saying Pope Francis is going to open up 5 sacred portals, which equals 589? And that's the prime amount of days between Pope becoming Pope and the day that they posted this. And this was the same day that Luigi was announced as the suspect, and he was the one who killed the United Healthcare, which equals 589, like Donald Trump. And how does this all tie together? Because one day before 12/9, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, XRP, and remember XRP is the 589 coin. It's all this number started popping up years ago connected to XRP to hit 589. And one day before this article, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, was on 60 Minutes, like Trump just won the 60th election, and Brad Garlinghouse was on 60 Minutes one day before this Five Sacred Portals article. And guys, what did Brad Garlinghouse do? How many people does he follow on Twitter? He follows 589 people on Twitter. What in the world, guys? This guy was on Twitter the day before this. Five Sacred Portals equals 589. And this was 589 prime days after Pope became Pope. And this article was about the Pope. And on top of that, okay, not only does Brad Garlinghouse follow 589, this is all connected to Jesus, the door. Jesus says, I am the door, right? Well, in the same cipher, if you type in the word Jesus, it equals 985. Do you guys get it? It's the reverse of 589. And at one time, let me check. Let me see if Ripple, the company that makes XRP, at one time they were following 985 earlier this year. So they were doing this early this year. They were following 985, like Jesus. And Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO, which I just showed you, he was following 589 at the same time. Okay, so again, this is a riddle with the Jesus equals 985, Donald Trump equals 589. Now that's in reverse. Okay, five sacred portals equals 589, and Jesus is the portal, the door. Okay, so it's just too perfect. And again, just the measurement, right? From the day that Pope became Pope to this article being posted one day after Brad Garlinghouse was on 60 Minutes. And in fact, if you measure from the Pope becoming Pope 3/13/2013, and you add the day to Garlinghouse being on 60 Minutes, it was 589 prime days. So it doesn't matter. Garlinghouse was on 60 Minutes, 589 prime days after the Pope became Pope. And then the next day they put out this article about five sacred portals. Guys, it's absolutely mind blowing. It's just mind blowing. On top of that, let's look at the ritual that they're going to do. They're going to open five sacred portals starting on December 24th, one day before Christmas. And if you measure from the day that Pope became Pope to the first day he's going to open the portal, look how many weeks. It's 614 weeks and 6 days. This is Trump's birthday, forward and backwards. 614 and 614 if you go backwards. That's Trump's birthday, forwards and backwards. And if you measure in months and years, it's 11 years, 9 months, and 11 days after he became Pope. He's going to start opening these portals. And what does five sacred portals equal in Sumerian gematria? Let me show you. Five sacred portals equals 911 and 589. And he's going to be opening five sacred portals 11 years, 9 months, and 11 days after he became Pope. Because the first day he's going to be doing this is this day. So it's just so perfect. And it's Trump's birthday, right? 614 weeks and 6 days from when he became Pope. And look at this. It's in the days, if you measure in days, it's 4304. Well, the number 434, right? I'm not even going to get into that, but it's just absolutely crazy. It really is, guys. I don't even know what to say. about this. And look at this. It's 11 years and 286 days from when he became pope to when he's going to open the portals. And the guy who is let me see if I can find him. The guy who I just told you was connected to this, who killed the United Healthcare guy, Luigi, and he has 286 posts, okay? And the Pokemon that he has on here is the 286 Pokemon, okay? In the thing. And this guy was born in the 286th month of the guy he killed. Brian Thompson, who he killed, apparently, was in the 286th month of his life when Luigi was born. Okay, so this 286, he had the 286 posts, the 286 Pokemon. He was in the 280. Brian Thompson was in the 286th month of his life when Luigi was born. Okay, and look at this. This is all connected to this Luigi guy because the same day that Luigi was announced was this Portals thing was posted, and so if you go from the day that Pope became Pope to the first portal being opened, it's 11 years, 286 days, guys. That's the number that they've been pushing around the internet for Luigi Mangione. Right here, 286 posts, the 286 Pokemon. I mean, it's just all perfect. It's all perfect. And the last portal will be opened on January 5th. This just happens to be one day after XRP's all-time high, 7-year anniversary of its all-time high. The 5th will be one day after the 7th anniversary of XRP's all-time high. And I already showed you how this is connected to XRP. Okay. And there's probably more to say, guys, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Please share this video. Please like the video. This is absolutely insanity. It's so obvious, it's unfathomable. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.